Okay, imagine this. You're looking for a new phone, you're in the market, you're looking around Facebook Marketplace, you don't want to spend too much, but you still want a good spec. You want to be able to use it for like 4 or 5 years down the road and still be able to play games. Either it's casual or some of the more demanding games on Android. Yeah, you guessed it. I got the phone for you. This is the Poco F7 Pro. It might be in your country, might not be. It depends on your luck. Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you guys about the specs. It's got the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, 12 GB of RAM, which you can add on, by the way, and then 50 megapixel lens. And the display, if it scaled any bigger, I would definitely edit my videos on. 6,000 milliamp battery that charges at 90 watts for 2,199 ringgit. Is it actually a good deal? So the display, to me, it's definitely one of its best features. It's a 3200 by 1440p resolution, which is a lot for a phone. It's also a 120Hz refresh rate display. The brightness does go up to 3200 nits peak, but on normal usage it goes up to 1800 nits. There is basically zero issues using it under the bright sun. To go along with the display, it has a HDR10 plus Dolby Vision, all the other tough certifications, and the display is freaking 12 bits. It displays 68 billion colors. Like I said, I would definitely edit my videos on this screen. The 120Hz display is excellent for reading text and scrolling through social media. I bet you'll love watching videos on this phone because the AMOLED screen gives you that inky black, and enjoying high resolution HDR videos on this screen is a treat. I'm sorry that my camera doesn't do this screen justice because, you know, it's a camera phone sensor, so the dynamic range isn't. I'll make sure to upgrade my camera as soon as I have the budget for it, and it's all thanks to you guys by watching, liking, and sharing and subscribing to my channel. The Poco F7 Pro's camera system has a main 50 megapixel camera with a f1.6 aperture. It takes pictures as good as it can during perfect daylight. I took pictures in the gym, some of the equipment, some on my face. Takes pictures just fine. To the everyday user, they won't notice any weird HDR image processing. They'll just think in a bright picture in all areas of a picture is a good thing, which is also not a bad thing. It's definitely the thing that you want a camera to do, which is just take good pictures almost all the time as much as you can. There's an ultra wide camera, but it's only 8 megapixels and it kind of shows, so it does take just decent images, but not too high end, of course. If you need it, you've got the option to use it. The front camera though is a surprising 20 megapixel system, which when I take my selfies behind a bright background, I actually like the color and overall image processing here. It's giving a natural look in my opinion. Both on the front and back can record 1080p 60 FPS videos, but on the back it can record up to 8K 24 FPS. I'm not too sure who's gonna use it all the time, but it's there. It's also got a ton of slow-mo options up to 960 FPS in 720p. Speaking of videos though, it takes videos fine whether it's in the front or the back. It's not phenomenal, but if you are one of those who wants to shoot content on it, you'll be happy to use it because of its simplicity, and you still have the Pro feature, which is good, and the decent quality that you're getting out of these lenses. And even if you're not going to shoot content from your day-to-day life, any events like birthdays, weddings, holidays, you'll be glad to have a camera system that actually helps you take good pictures for you every time. Right, so this video is the footage of the front camera. It's in a low light kind of situation. I'm simulating it. So you guys will have an idea of what the quality is in low light using a front camera on this phone. So what you're looking at right now is the back camera, again in low light. What do you guys think? I think it's still gonna look about the same as any other phone because it's gonna struggle. Any phone camera is going to struggle, whether it's a flagship or a budget phone or a mid-range, it's going to struggle in the low light. The only difference is how that phone, the system, handles the image processing. It's not bad. Camera depan dia ni. Color is nice. Nampak natural. A little bit warm, but so right now, under better lighting conditions, what do you guys think? This is a front camera. I think it looks good. Again, surprisingly, I kind of like the front camera's color processing. It kind of looks a little bit more natural in my opinion. for some reason. So this is the video quality you're gonna get from the rear camera under better lighting conditions. What do you guys think? Of course it's gonna look better than the front camera, but I'm gonna ask you guys what do you guys think about the color science here. So this is the fun part. I'm a fan of playing casual games on my phone. I don't play a lot of heavy demanding games, but this one is a little bit different. On this phone, I quite enjoyed them because the phone is light and on the flat sides it makes it easy to hold. I can safely say there's no game that this Poco F7 Pro can't play and all of it looks good. I can also max out the game's graphics. Poco actually boasts this liquid cool technology 4.0, which basically means it's got a larger and better cooling system and it helps with any throttling. The temperature while playing games did get a little warm, but it wasn't like uncomfortable or anything like that. I didn't test a lot of games. I tested solo leveling and racing master and that's pretty much it, but both of those are actually demanding games and all of them did not stutter, there's no lag. Those two games should still show you that this phone is capable of playing any games. Another thing to add though, I played these games for hours and the battery went from 100% to around 80%, 90, 80 plus-ish, which is what I call a win. I also did a throttling test to see if there was any. So far, it performed well, although I'm not too sure about the accuracy of this test, so let me know what you guys think about this test. I want to talk about the HyperOS for a little bit. I've been using my Xiaomi 14T as well, so I've got some experience here. I like that it's smooth and it's space saving, but I just don't understand some of the apps. It doesn't have ads or anything like that, or at least not obvious ones, but for example, why does the gallery app transport me to another app when I'm finished playing a video? Also a recommendation which is basically an ad. That's really annoying for me, and it's not like it's an app supported phone like under 1,000 ringgit or something like that. I hope they get rid of that and just make a normal gallery app. Like seriously, we do not need that. There isn't much bloatware actually. You can uninstall the games that's been pre-installed. I actually love the stock calculator that they have because it has all the conversions I need. What I would love is to be able to add it to my control center. You know, the other things you might consider is that it's IP68 rated, so that's good. That's basically peace of mind. It's got a single USB port, speakers at the bottom and at the top as well, 2 SIM card slots, but no expandable storage, no headphone jack, and no IR port as well. And yeah, no wireless charging too, but I'm okay with that since it charges at 90 watts, which is plenty fast for me. Speaking of battery, it's great that it doesn't suck up all the battery before the day ends. The system is quite optimized. I'm happy with that. I was able to use the phone at the gym, going out, watching some videos, and still had some battery left by the end of the day. Now I think the Poco F7 Pro deserves all the credits that it's given. It's a mid-range phone with flagship specs. You'll be happy to own it. It does everything you need it to. It's great at everything that you need it to do, like videos, gaming, or the display, watching movies, listening to music. Just keep in mind it's not a master of one, but rather it's an all-rounder good kind of a phone, which again, on a phone, is a good